高校3年の英語。例文、150。
He informed a teacher the absence of his friends.
He informed a teacher the absence of his friends.
彼は友達がいないことを先生に知らせました。
He'll have to trust you to maintain absolute secrecy.
He'll have to trust you to maintain absolute secrecy.
彼は絶対的な秘密を守るためにあなたを信頼しなければなりません。
Her explanation was abstract but overwhelming.
Her explanation was abstract but overwhelming.
彼女の説明は抽象的でしたが圧倒的なものでした。
His remarks were rude but adequate.
His remarks were rude but adequate.
彼の発言は失礼でしたが適切なものでした。
It took a while to adjust to new regulations.
It took a while to adjust to new regulations.
新しい規制に対応するのにしばらく時間がかかりました。
He really felt affection for his children.
He really felt affection for his children.
彼は本当に子供たちに愛情を感じました。
How do you amuse yourself regardless of rain?
How do you amuse yourself regardless of rain?
雨にもかかわらず、どうやって楽しみますか？
I will analyze and pile a lot of data.
I will analyze and pile a lot of data.
私はたくさんのデータを分析して積み上げていきます。
A critic writes an annual review about the committee.
A critic writes an annual review about the committee.
毎年、評論家は委員会についての批評を書きます。
It was apparent by the look on his face.
It was apparent by the look on his face.
彼の顔を見ただけで、それは明らかでした。
Shortly after eating salad, her appetite gone.
Shortly after eating salad, her appetite gone.
サラダを食べた直後、彼女の食欲はなくなりました。
I have an appointment with the client.
I have an appointment with the client.
私は顧客との面談があります。
The assembly line of the facility was precisely converted.
The assembly line of the facility was precisely converted.
この施設の組み立てラインは、正確に変更されました。
I must assure you a reliable person.
I must assure you a reliable person.
私はあなたが信頼できる人だと保証しなければなりません。
It would astonish you to see how many words she learned.
It would astonish you to see how many words she learned.
彼女がどれだけ多くの単語を学んだか、あなたを驚かせます。
Atlantic Ocean lies between Europe and US.
Atlantic Ocean lies between Europe and US.
大西洋はヨーロッパとアメリカの間にあります。
There was a loud bang as the front door slammed with his departure.
There was a loud bang as the front door slammed with his departure.
彼の出発で正面玄関のドアをバタンと閉める大きな音がしました。
I beg your pardon.
I beg your pardon.
何とおっしゃいましたか？
A blast at the coal mine explosion killed two.
A blast at the coal mine explosion killed two.
炭鉱での爆発による爆風で2人が死亡しました。
Don't carry this burden alone.
Don't carry this burden alone.
この負担を一人で背負わないでください。
His artificial smile showed his patience.
His artificial smile showed his patience.
彼の作り笑顔は彼の忍耐を示していました。
My mother acknowledged to bury my precious toys under the ground.
My mother acknowledged to bury my precious toys under the ground.
母は私の貴重なおもちゃを地面に埋めたと認めました。
We will set up our plan to capture numerous fish.
We will set up our plan to capture numerous fish.
私たちは大量の魚を捕獲する計画を立てるつもりです。
Maybe that's part of her charm.
Maybe that's part of her charm.
多分、それが彼女の魅力の一部です。
There is a complicated circuit beneath the TV screen.
There is a complicated circuit beneath the TV screen.
テレビ画面の下には複雑な回路があります。
Don't cling to the first thing you see.
Don't cling to the first thing you see.
最初に目にするものに固執しないでください。
Don't clip your nail at night.
Don't clip your nail at night.
夜は爪を切らないでください。
The dog has been my only companion since the divorce.
The dog has been my only companion since the divorce.
離婚以来、犬は私の唯一の同伴者でした。
This story makes a comparison between modern times and the past.
This story makes a comparison between modern times and the past.
この物語は現代と過去を比較しています。
He did not confine his attention to abstract inquiries.
He did not confine his attention to abstract inquiries.
彼は抽象的な質問に注意していませんでした。
You need to confront what is before you.
You need to confront what is before you.
あなたは自分の前にあるものに立ち向かう必要があります。
Consequently, I need more time to prepare.
Consequently, I need more time to prepare.
結果として準備にもっと時間が必要です。
The globe needs conservation of the forest.
The globe needs conservation of the forest.
地球は森林の保護を必要としています。
In 1872, an entirely new constitution was adopted.
In 1872, an entirely new constitution was adopted.
1872年、完全に新しい憲法が採択されました。
This contract is usually renewed from year to year.
This contract is usually renewed from year to year.
通常、この契約は毎年更新されます。
I know you have the courage to talk to him.
I know you have the courage to talk to him.
私はあなたが彼と話す勇気があることを知っています。
The physician can cure most of the disease.
The physician can cure most of the disease.
その医師は、ほとんどの病気を治すことができます。
He is there to constitute a story.
He is there to constitute a story.
彼は、あえて話を組み立てたいと思っています。
The traffic jam delayed his arrival.
The traffic jam delayed his arrival.
交通渋滞のため、彼の到着は遅れました。
Our teacher deliberately imposed us exhausting tasks.
Our teacher deliberately imposed us exhausting tasks.
私たちの先生は、わざと疲れる仕事を私たちに課しました。
The broadcast was less desirable for communists.
The broadcast was less desirable for communists.
その放送は、共産主義者にとってあまり望ましくありませんでした。
This quiz is used to devise a customized diet plan.
This quiz is used to devise a customized diet plan.
このクイズは調整された食事計画を考案するために使用されます。
My colleague has a strong dialect.
My colleague has a strong dialect.
私の同僚は強い方言があります。
Muscles diminish in size and strength due to lack of use.
Muscles diminish in size and strength due to lack of use.
筋肉は、使用しないと、そのサイズと強度が減少します。
I can't agree because there is a disadvantages.
I can't agree because there is a disadvantages.
不利な点があるので同意できません。
I disagree with your distinct perspective.
I disagree with your distinct perspective.
私はあなたの異なった見方に同意しません。
There is a dispute between two pupils.
There is a dispute between two pupils.
二人の生徒が論争をしています。
In the past, we had division of labor among people.
In the past, we had division of labor among people.
以前は、労働階級がありました。
They may dominate the region consequently.
They may dominate the region consequently.
その結果、彼らはこの地域を支配するかもしれません。
An editor did not have no prejudice toward minority.
An editor did not have no prejudice toward minority.
編集者は少数派への偏見はありませんでした。
Please elaborate what happened yesterday.
Please elaborate what happened yesterday.
昨日起こったことを詳しく説明してください。
The election will socially eliminate opponents.
The election will socially eliminate opponents.
選挙は社会的に敵を排除するでしょう。
He learned to endure hunger and cold.
He learned to endure hunger and cold.
彼は空腹と寒さに耐えることを学びました。
The student had an enthusiasm for economics.
The student had an enthusiasm for economics.
その学生は経済学に熱意を持っていました。
In the modern era, voyage is not an adventure anymore.
In the modern era, voyage is not an adventure anymore.
現代では航海はもはや冒険ではありません。
It was evident that twins are identical.
It was evident that twins are identical.
双子がそっくりであることは明らかでした。
That will probably continue to further evolve.
That will probably continue to further evolve.
それは、おそらくさらに進化し続けるでしょ
I didn't have an exact date.
I didn't have an exact date.
正確な日付は知りませんでした。
We can't expect them to make an exception for us.
We can't expect them to make an exception for us.
彼らが私たちのために例外を作ることは期待できません。
The expense is in excess of the revenue.
The expense is in excess of the revenue.
その費用は収入を超えています。
Integrity is an important quality for a president to exhibit.
Integrity is an important quality for a president to exhibit.
誠実さは大統領が示す重要な資質です。
I know it's a major expense, so I made arrangements today.
I know it's a major expense, so I made arrangements today.
大きな出費だと思いますので、本日手配しておきました。
There is no definite description of the extinction.
There is no definite description of the extinction.
絶滅に関する明確な説明はありません。
This portrait can fascinate plenty of people.
This portrait can fascinate plenty of people.
この肖像画は多くの人を魅了することができます。
I took it off so I could fold these towels.
I took it off so I could fold these towels.
タオルを畳むために私はそれを脱ぎました。
The enterprise will give a fund for immigration.
The enterprise will give a fund for immigration.
その企業は移民のための資金を提供するつもりです。
After her mother's funeral, she was terribly depressed.
After her mother's funeral, she was terribly depressed.
母親の葬式の後、彼女はひどく落ち込んでいました。
She was dressed in a long and white fur coat.
She was dressed in a long and white fur coat.
彼女は長くて白い毛皮のコートを着ていました。
His gaze shifted from her.
His gaze shifted from her.
彼の視線は彼女から外れました。
This machines will generate enough electricity.
These machines will generate enough electricity.
この機械は十分な電気を生成します。
You've been far too generous already.
You've been far too generous already.
あなたがしてくれていることはすでに寛大すぎます。
The cruise ship went to all regions of the globe.
The cruise ship went to all regions of the globe.
クルーズ船は世界中のすべての地域を回りました。
It is important to grasp clearly the definition.
It is important to grasp clearly the definition.
定義を明確に把握することが重要です。
I try to live in harmony with nature.
I try to live in harmony with nature.
私は自然との共生を心がけています。
The harvest season is primarily in fall.
The harvest season is primarily in fall.
収穫期は主に秋になります。
He had honor, integrity, and passion.
He had honor, integrity, and passion.
彼は名誉、誠実さ、そして情熱を持っていました。
She resisted the impulse to check her watch.
She resisted the impulse to check her watch.
彼女は自分の時計をチェックしたい衝動に抵抗しました。
His head injury caused him to not remember what happened.
His head injury caused him to not remember what happened.
彼の頭の怪我により、彼は何が起こったのか思い出せなくなりました。
The insect will firmly protect itself from mammals.
The insect will firmly protect itself from mammals.
その昆虫は、哺乳類から身をしっかり守ります。
She hesitated for an instant whether to speak or not.
She hesitated for an instant whether to speak or not.
彼女は話すかどうか一瞬迷いました。
He wasn't sure which instinct was stronger.
He wasn't sure which instinct was stronger.
彼はどちらの本能がより強いか確信が持てませんでした。
The Ministry of Education found an institution to precede IT in school.
The Ministry of Education found an institution to precede IT in school.
文科省は学校で IT を進めるための機関を設立しました。
I am fine as long as it doesn't interfere with my work.
I am fine as long as it doesn't interfere with my work.
仕事の邪魔にならない限り問題ありません。
Goodness is the only investment that never fails.
Goodness is the only investment that never fails.
良い行いは失敗しない唯一の投資です。
I'll give you the latest in luxury car.
I'll give you the latest in luxury car.
あなたに最新の高級車を差し上げます。
It is necessary to protect life, liberty, and property.
It is necessary to protect life, liberty, and property.
生命、自由、財産を守ることが必要です。
Her logic and her insight are in excellent balance.
Her logic and her insight are in excellent balance.
彼女の論理と洞察は素晴らしいバランスにあります。
His presentation was logical and consistent.
His presentation was logical and consistent.
彼のプレゼンテーションは論理的で一貫していました。
The lung cells were damaged because of the awful dust.
The lung cells were damaged because of the awful dust.
ひどいゴミのために肺細胞が損傷しました。
I'm going to melt with this tropical weather.
I'm going to melt with this tropical weather.
私はこの熱帯気候で体が溶けそうです。
It is adequate to have a mutual agreement.
It is adequate to have a mutual agreement.
相互の合意があれば十分です。
The U.S. Navy has plenty of vessels.
The U.S. Navy has plenty of vessels.
アメリカ海軍はたくさんの船を持っています。
If you neglect to do so, we will be gone before you arrive.
If you neglect to do so, we will be gone before you arrive.
あなたがそうすることを怠った場合、私たちはあなたが到着する前に消えてしまいます。
I could see her nod her head under the sun.
I could see her nod her head under the sun.
私は彼女が太陽の下でうなずくのを見ることができました。
There is no obligation to sacrifice your life.
There is no obligation to sacrifice your life.
あなたの人生を犠牲にする義務はありません。
Some of them asked odd questions.
Some of them asked odd questions.
彼らの何人かは奇妙な質問をしました。
The orbit of planets is usually stable.
The orbit of planets is usually stable.
惑星の軌道は通常安定しています。
I owe you one now.
I owe you one now.
私はあなたに借りがあります。
Bending my body was extremely painful.
Bending my body was extremely painful.
私の体を曲げることは非常に苦痛でした。
Do you believe in the existence of parallel world?
Do you believe in the existence of parallel world?
パラレルワールドの存在を信じますか？
She is passive and delicate person.
She is passive and delicate person.
彼女は受動的で繊細な人です。
This peculiar liquid is so-called liquid carbon.
This peculiar liquid is so-called liquid carbon.
この独特の液体はいわゆる液体炭素です。
External things are known to us in immediate perception.
External things are known to us in immediate perception.
外部の事柄はすぐに知覚されることで知られています。
There is no permanent life.
There is no permanent life.
永遠の命はありません。
In my perspective, his theory isn't fair to hers.
In my perspective, his theory isn't fair to hers.
私の見解では、彼の理論は彼女のよりも劣っています。
That cash is in his possession now.
That cash is in his possession now.
その現金は彼の手元にあります。
A servant was always precise when to support.
A servant was always precise when to support.
使用人はいつ補助するか常に正確でした。
My wife has a special preference when purchasing furniture.
My wife has a special preference when purchasing furniture.
私の妻は家具を購入するとき、特別な好みを持っています。
He is a principal candidate of the interview.
He is a principal candidate of the interview.
彼は面接の主要な候補者です。
It is his privilege to present all gifts to her.
It is his privilege to present all gifts to her.
彼女にすべての贈り物を贈ることは彼の特権です。
His profession is a scholar.
His profession is a scholar.
彼の職業は学者です。
The victory had a profound effect on the rest of the war.
The victory had a profound effect on the rest of the war.
その勝利は残りの戦争に大きな影響を与えました。
Her pronunciation of his name was pleasantly accented.
Her pronunciation of his name was pleasantly accented.
彼の名前に対する彼女の発音は心地よいものでした。
There was a prospect of conviction.
There was a prospect of conviction.
そこには確信を持てる見込みがありました。
She began to protest, but soon swallowed her words.
She began to protest, but soon swallowed her words.
彼女は抗議し始めましたが、すぐに言葉を飲み込みました。
The inspector was unable to continue the pursuit.
The inspector was unable to continue the pursuit.
検査官は追跡を続けることができませんでした。
I can see children in my rear view mirror.
I can see children in my rear view mirror.
私はバックミラーで子供を見ることができます。
She caught her reflection in the mirror and admired her hair.
She caught her reflection in the mirror and admired her hair.
彼女は鏡に映った自分の姿を捉え、髪を称賛しました。
Republic is a system in which the citizens have the most superior power.
Republic is a system in which the citizens have the most superior power.
共和国は市民が最も大きな力を持つ制度です。
There were no residents in a plain field.
There were no residents in a plain field.
その平野には居住者はいませんでした。
I had hoped that you would resolve your problem.
I had hoped that you would resolve your problem.
私はあなたがあなたの問題を解決することを望んでいました。
He was mature enough to retain his composure.
He was mature enough to retain his composure.
彼は落ち着きを保つのに十分成熟していました。
The purpose of the ritual is to pray for harvest.
The purpose of the ritual is to pray for harvest.
儀式の目的は収穫を祈ることです。
A farmer scatters seeds in early spring.
A farmer scatters seeds in early spring.
農家は春先に種をまきます。
He is a generous and sensible person.
He is a generous and sensible person.
彼は寛大で賢明な人です。
There's no shame in being poor.
There's no shame in being poor.
貧しいことに恥はありません。
The output has been increasing steadily.
The output has been increasing steadily.
その出力は着実に増加しています。
A crew explained in a steady voice.
A crew explained in a steady voice.
乗組員はしっかりとした声で説明しました。
They follow the tip and do their job.
They follow the tip and do their job.
彼らはヒントに従い、仕事をします。
For every tragedy, there is a possible happy ending.
For every tragedy, there is a possible happy ending.
すべての悲劇について、幸せな結末の可能性があります。
The bird has a special trait to talk like a human.
The bird has a special trait to talk like a human.
その鳥は人間のように話す特別な特性を持っています。
I think that would be a tremendous help.
I think that would be a tremendous help.
それは大きな助けになると思います。
The ultimate goal is to purchase a luxury car.
The ultimate goal is to purchase a luxury car.
最後の目標は 高級車を購入することです。
Government failed to suppress unemployment rate to be high.
Government failed to suppress unemployment rate to be high.
政府は失業率を高く抑えることに失敗しました。
It is unlikely that he would deposit a lot of money.
It is unlikely that he would deposit a lot of money.
彼が多額のお金を預けるとは思えません。
I'll update you as soon as I hear.
I'll update you as soon as I hear.
頼りを聞き次第、すぐに更新します。
A verbal promise does not essentially guarantee.
A verbal promise does not essentially guarantee.
口頭での約束は本質的に保証するものではありません。
The vice president felt guilty to fire employees.
The vice president felt guilty to fire employees.
副大統領は従業員を解雇することに罪悪感を感じました。
Honesty is a genuine virtue.
Honesty is a genuine virtue.
正直さは本物の美徳です。
I weigh 50 kilogram now.
I weigh 50 kilogram now.
私の体重は50キログラムになりました。
They depended on parents whereas others are independent.
They depended on parents whereas others are independent.
他の人が独立しているのに対し、彼らは両親に依存していました。
I didn't mean to yell at you, but you nearly ruined my life.
I didn't mean to yell at you, but you nearly ruined my life.
私はあなたに怒鳴るつもりはありませんでしたが、あなたはほとんど私の人生を台無しにしました。